Hello, Wilder Wildcats. Welcome to the news on WWOA for Friday, February 27th. I am Cortland, and my co-anchor for today is Nomi.
Hi.
Miss McCauley's class is here to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, Wilder's Mindful Minute, and the Aurora today. Would everyone please stand?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please have a seat and let's get ready for our news with our Mindful Minute. Let's all say our Aurora pledge together. I shall demonstrate respect for myself and others, ownership of my choices and behavior, achievement to reach my personal goals, and responsibility for my actions and learning.
Thanks to Gina, Rainbow, Grayson, and Kebron. Now let's go to Nomi for our announcements and news.
Thank you, Cortland. Hello, Wildcats. I'm Nomi, and today's announcements are: we would like to wish a happy birthday to those celebrating. On February 24th, Marley O., Grace G., Emmeline W., Easton M., and on February 25th, Riley S., February 26th, Natalie D., Moses S., Luke T., February 27th, Neil A., and Madison L., February 28th, Cabron A., Guamas B., Landon S., Nicholas S., and on March 1st, Michael W., Emma D., and Aviana C., and staff, Mr. Rogers and Mrs. Segredo. And now let's go to Miss Martin for Miss Martin's memorable mentions.
Good morning, wonderful Wildcats. It has been a fabulous week here at our school and so many birthdays this week. That is very exciting. Well, this is our last week of February celebrating our Black history, so I'm coming to you with a memorable mention. Our memorable mention today is one of the greatest African rulers of all time, Mansa Musa, led the Mali Empire at the height of its power and creativity. He directly controlled the price of gold, and he has been described as the richest person in human history. That is certainly worth a memorable mention. And don't forget, Wildcats, we are looking for everybody to be here on time. Not being tardy is very important, and I can't wait to see who gets to join us for a popcorn party next week who did not have any tardies in the last 2 weeks of February. Oh, quick recall. You all have been undefeated so far. The last game, which was last week, they beat Chansey. Our quick recall team is certainly on a roll. And we have our very own state winner in wrestling. Great job, Ambrose. That is amazing. And the week of March 2nd through 6th, so next week, we've got a week of inclusion. We have all kinds of special things planned for you all. A poster contest, dress-up week for the entire week. We're even going to sign a big banner on Wednesday. Papers went home with families. I can't wait to see all of your awesome posters that you create. And here are our themes: choosing kindness and treating everyone with respect, inviting others to join the team and making new friends, seeing beyond disability to the ability, standing up for ourselves and others, and creating a welcoming environment for everyone. We will get to vote on the winner, and that student will get to have a special lunch with an adult of their choice. So turn those into the front office. And then we have a whole Spirit Week. On March the 2nd, it's Mix and Match Monday. March the 3rd, it's Team Spirit Tuesday. March the 4th, it's Spread the Word Wednesday. So wear your favorite Wilder swag. March 5th, we're going to wear black to black out bullying. And then March the 6th, it's going to be Feast with Friends. And I want you all to tell your classmates something really kind at lunch. We've got our Students of the Month. So many things to mention. So we got our kindergartners. Luke from Miss Hoffman's, Margot from Miss Barnes, Grace from Miss Randolph, Clayton from Miss Batija, and Carolyn from Miss Kessler. Way to go. Let's look at our first graders. We've got Piper from Miss Kissick, Nyla from Miss Kalen, Winnie from Miss Vanderhoff, and Cece from Miss Bora's Miss Elder's class. Okay, second graders. We've got Owen from Miss Martis, Charisse from Miss Jordan's, Nora from Miss Musler, and Mason from Miss Jessie. Third grade, we've got Emery from Miss Fiaschetti's, Paige from Miss Earhart, Charlie from Miss Donor, and Aiden from Miss Schwager's. Way to go. Fourth grade, we've got Wulia from Miss Slocum, Maya from Miss Means, and Nori from Miss Hatfield. And then our fifth grade, we've got Kebron from Miss McCauley, Harper from Miss Masterson's, and Sanella from Miss Heights. Congratulations to you all. We don't have any token winners this week because we're combining our short week last week with our week for this week. That's all I have today. Have a wonderful day, Wilder Wildcats.
Thank you, Miss Martin. And next up is Dr. Owens with Owning It with Owens.
Oh my goodness, guys. I know we just got here today, but I'm so hungry. I have just been digging through my lunchbox. I have a yummy apple to eat today and some potato chips. Oh, I can't wait. And that makes me think of today's Black History Month fact. Do you know who created the potato chip? This yummy snack was created by George Crumb a long time ago in 1853. He was a chef in a restaurant, and this customer just kept complaining that their potatoes were too soggy. So he solved this problem. He went back in that kitchen. He sliced up the potatoes super thin, fried them so they were nice and crispy, and then added salt. And guess what? The customer loved them, and the potato chip was born on that day. So that's exciting. He was a problem solver and nice and creative, which is what we are here as Wilder Wildcats. So with your Owning It with Owens today, that's Dr. Owens. That's all I have. I'm going to dig in.
Wonderful. Thank you, Dr. Owens. Finally today, Mrs. Stinson will be sharing her words of wisdom.
Good morning, Naomi. All right. Good morning, staff and students. I am here with our words of wisdom. We are talking about compassion still for the rest of February. Have you ever been sad and crying and someone put his or her arms around you and said, I know, I understand just how you feel? Have you ever watched someone fall off their bike and hurt themselves and then thought, ouch, that really hurt? I know how that feels too. When we understand how others feel, we are showing empathy. It sounds like a big word, empathy, but really it's not. Empathy means that we know what it feels like to be sad or disappointed or angry or hurt. We understand what others are feeling. And because we understand, we are kind to them. We show them compassion. And we've talked about these words in guidance, boys and girls. So remember what we've talked about in guidance. Start to notice when you show empathy. And notice when you are understanding. And then treat others the way you want to be treated. With something to think about. This is Miss Stinson. Make it a wilder, wonderful day. Or not, the choice is always yours. Have a fabulous weekend.
Thank you, Miss Stinson. Now let's go back to Cortland.
Thank you, Nomi, Miss Martin, Dr. Owens, and Miss Stinson. Now for our announcements for International Delight Night.
Very important information. On Thursday, March 5th, there will be an International Delight Night right here at Wilder, so make sure you come. It will be super fun. There will be things like folk tales from the Louisville Free Public Library, door prizes like toys and book giveaways. There will be a fashion parade, so make sure you wear your traditional clothes. And there will be community guests like Kentuckiana Chinese School, Americana, Long's Martial Arts, and Otaku Manga Lounge. There will also be some free food samples from Cuba, Africa, Japan, Guatemala, Bosnia, Israel, Korea, Mexico, China, and many more. There will be a tattoo, and
Thank
you
you.
can learn how to write your name in a different language. There will be student cultural performances like music and dance, and these aren't free, but make sure you bring your cash because they sound super delicious. There will be a Korean cotton candy stand and a taco and empanada food truck. Well, hope to see you on March 5th at 6 o'clock to 7:30. Bye!
Thanks, Sanella. Thanks for watching WWOA. We will see you next week, and let's all say our motto together. Wilder Wildcats always do their best.